So recently it's been reported that President Trump made the decision to send troops to the border. In fact, last night he actually signed that order and now will be asking states to send the National Guard down to protect our border just until, we can actually protect our border with an actual wall. Oh, that's fun. So basically they'll be down there forever. What does he think that they're going to do? Shoot immigrants? Now, I'm sure that there are some Trump supporters out there that are like, yes, shoot them all, shoot all those illegals. Well, it's because those people happen to be monstrous. I'm not talking about the undocumented immigrants. I'm talking about those Trump supporters. But anyway, so here's the thing. If you put the National Guard on the border, they actually are not able to act as a police force. So they really can't do anything in the first place. But again, Trump's an idiot. He has no idea. Now, the thing is, we've never done this before, right? So why do it? Why come up with the idea just out of the blue, right? And look, it's even more of an important question to ask when we don't need any sort of border security. Look, illegal border crossings are actually at a 47-year low. So why? Well, it's because he likely heard it on Fox News. Now, look, we all know, and it's been documented, that, President Trump watches Fox News for hours a day. He calls in to Fox News, praises people, and even has Fox pundits participate via speakerphone during high-level cabinet meetings. I mean, he calls Lou Dobbs and has him sit inside of meetings. Even interrupts experts or people in his cabinet to say, oh, no, Lou Dobbs, listen to Dobbs. He's got an idea. Just think of the insanity that this represents, right? Okay, if you're not quite getting it, then imagine the opposite, right? Imagine if President Obama, for example, had Rachel Maddow call in and offer her opinion on policy during important cabinet meetings. Just think about that for a second. The right's hair would be on fire. Oh my God, Rachel Maddow, how dare you? The liberal, leftist, lunatic calling into important cabinet meetings. How dare they? How dare they? Now, that's why the administration isn't exactly admitting that Fox News has influenced this decision to send troops to the border. Kirstjen Nielsen was asked about this, and I'm going to show you a video of her response. Take a look.
So this is the 440th day of the Trump administration. You talk about the urgency, you talk about it being April, but there's been a lot of speculation in the country that this might have something to do with something the president saw on television on Sunday morning, or it might have something to do with the fact that the president wants to shore up support amongst his political base. Can you speak to that speculation? Is it true?
I think what is true is the president is frustrated. He has been very clear that he wants to secure our border. He's been very clear that he wants to do that in a bipartisan way with Congress. I think what you're seeing is the president taking his job very seriously in terms of securing our border and doing everything we can without Congress to do just that. But I do hope as soon as Congress comes back that I can work with them.
For how long have you been working on this plan? For how long have you personally been working?
It's always on the table. It's been done before, as you know. So it's not a new concept. It's nothing new. It's one of many things that we have looked at. We're in continuing conversations with the governors. This is a partnership, as you know. It's not new. We're just...
It's not new. It's not new. No. He didn't just get this from Fox News host. No. Where would you ever come up with that idea? Well, it's because this has happened before. Okay. Now, it's not just the fact that it's happened before, but we also have Jeff Sessions accidentally admitting this. In fact, this is a statement. Earlier this week, media outlets reported that a so-called migrant caravan. Now, look, I remember showing you guys a Fox News segment where they coined the term for this group of 1,200 immigrants that are coming from mostly Honduras. going through Mexico and going to try to say that they're refugees. They're going to claim asylum in the United States. They called it, Fox News did, a caravan. So now they're all using the word caravan. Now they said they're making its way through Mexico with the intent of illegally crossing into the southern border of the United States. Sessions, and again, this is a statement from Sessions' office, fully supports the efforts of the Department of Defense and Homeland Security announced today to secure our border. So notice that earlier on they said media reports. Well, what media actually covered this? Oh, right. It was Fox News. And of course, their segment was a lot of fear-mongering, and that basically the segment boils down to here comes that caravan full of illegal immigrants coming to invade America. We need to watch out. We need to watch out. And you know what we need to do? We need to invoke the nuclear option. Guess what Donald Trump talked about afterwards? Invoking the nuclear option. So, yeah. Not only that, but as far as the troops situation goes, recently, I believe it was on the 1st. It might not have been on the 1st. But Fox host Pete Hegseth said, why don't we send troops down to the border? And then afterwards, Trump says, let's put troops on the border. No, that must be a giant coincidence, right? Of course it is. No. Fox News is running the presidency. I mean, look, if you don't believe that an incredibly partisan news corporation has so much influence over a sitting president is a problem, well, then why not reverse the situation? Consider a Democratic president that is being influenced by CNN. Imagine if you had Jake Tapper or Jim Acosta calling into White House policy briefings. No. Look, I don't want this happening in any administration. The media and the politicians need to be separate. And look, I've reported before that in a lot of cases, they're actually too close. I mean, you have politicians and media figures going to like fancy dinners together, knowing each other. And you know what? They do it because of access, right? So they suck up to people in power so they can get access to interviews. Well, that needs to be, that's a practice that needs to absolutely end. Why? It's because the media is supposed to be the watchdog of the government, not the lapdog of the government. And Fox News, look, I don't know who's the lapdog in that situation, because it seems like President Trump is taking his orders and his policy positions from pundits at Fox News. He is the Fox News president. So it's just insanity, right? And look, Fox News is, because of that relationship that they have, they're never going to hold Trump accountable. All they're going to try to do, at the very most, is try to steer him into the direction that they want him to go by having their talking heads have or suggest a policy position or say, oh, no, you don't want to do that. You know what? That's something Obama would have done. It would have been Obama 2.0. Can't have that. So, look, that's how much influence Fox News has over the presidency. And again, if you don't think that's a problem, you are sorely mistaken. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.